Hello, hope you're all doing well. Music just kicked in. I don't know if you can hear that. Um, Thought I'd show some pickups. I haven't really been collecting loads and loads and loads, apart from DVDs, which I'll show you a few highlights from. But mostly it's been quite a quiet few months. But I thought, as it's been a while, I'd probably show you what I've got. And I have got some things. I'm going to start off with an Xbox One game, actually. Daz Fett Gaming, I think that's his tag. I'll probably put him in the description. Recommended Alien Isolation a while back. You come a bit closer so you can see, like Jimmy Cricket, and there's more. So Alien Isolation. I haven't really started playing it yet. I sort of did the first bit until you get where you try and go and go across to the space station, and you get stranded there, and that's as far as I've got so far. But that's a game that I'm looking forward to playing. Having watched Alien Earth fairly recently, and I'm really enjoying that. I thought maybe it's a good opportunity to get into that game. So yeah, Alien Isolation. So that's about the newest thing I've bought for a while. I say new as in for the newest system. I've got a couple of newer games, but for older systems. So the next one is a pretty rare pickup for the Spectrum Next for me, but I heard so much about this one that I felt like I had to get it, and that's O, which is like a puzzle platformer as far as I'm aware. And from what I've seen, it looks very good, but I haven't even put it in yet. I will at some point. And then another new game for an old platform is Musketeer. So this is a Commodore 64 game, released on the Cytronic label. I've had a very quick go at this one. I want to show you the cool blue tape actually. Yeah, I had a very quick go on this one, and it's really good. It's got a bit of a Bruce Lee kind of feel to it, I suppose. It's the best way I can describe it, but obviously a different thing. Yes, it's nice cool blue case. That's part of the range. Quite keen on those. Look good. So yeah, I'm not playing the new games very often because I'm still trying to work through all of them. But I will, and if you're interested in any of them, please let me know, because I've tried putting like new game videos up. No one seems to be that interested, so I don't know. But I'm happy to do so, and I will at some point anyway, because documenting the collection. Yes, so I'm going to stick with the 64 games now, because that's pretty much the rest of my video game pickups. So to start off with, another one for the Hit Squad collection, thanks to Jace, and that is Operation Thunderbolt, which is the sequel to, or a sequel to Operation Wolf. And from what I understand, when I had a quick look at the inlay, is this one actually supports the laser gun, which is pretty cool, because I got one of those. So I will try it with both. Obviously you can see the CRT down there, so I can have a go with the laser gun, the Zapper, or whatever it's called on the 64. I can't remember. But also it supports joystick and mouse, and I do have an adapter for a mouse, so I might try that one as well. So yeah, Operation Thunderbolt. There, I think there is another couple of Hit Squads here as well. Yeah, so another Hit Squad is Grisor, or this is Contra as well. Yeah, really good game. Hard from what I remember. I haven't played it for a very long time on the 64. Yeah, remember it being really good. As you can see, the artwork is pretty iconic. I've got the full price release up on the shelves back there, but obviously this is for the zoom focus. This is for the Hit Squad collection. If you're interested, Subliminal VCR did a nice little short video talking about the artwork as well. That's worth checking out. But yeah, the artwork for this is pretty iconic. And the other one, which I picked up, which was in error because I've already got it, so hit me up if you need it, is Afterburner. I bought that not too long ago, and then bought it again because why? Why not? I don't think it's very good either, but there you go. So yeah, let me know if anyone needs that one. Another, what looks like it might be janky budget game, but it's not. It's probably full price, this one. Everest Ascent. So I got one else, another one on this label, which is Transylvania Tower. So this is the second one on that label to try. And then when I was a kid, my favourite comic for a good couple of years was Were the Rovers. Now somehow I never got this game before. I've got no idea what to expect from it, to be honest. Whether it's just a rubbish football game or whether it's something different. What does it say in the back? Newsflash: 4 of the Melchester Rovers five-a-side football team have been kidnapped hours before a crucial fundraising game to save their ground from grasping property developers. Time is running out and player manager Roy Race must rescue his teammates, dodging danger, escaping ambushes and booby traps in order to play the most important game of his career. So it's probably not a football game, is it? So that'd be interesting. Looking forward to trying that one out. Incidentally, I had my name published in Roy the Rovers. I wrote a letter in to their little comments thing, and it got published. And I'm pretty sure they sent me a check for like 20 quid or something like that, which when I was 11, maybe 12, I was well chuffed with. Unfortunately, I don't have that anymore. I lent the magazine to a mate to let him look at it, and then disappeared. One more thing. So it's football related as well, but this I picked it up because it was £1. It's Brian Clough's Football Fortunes. I didn't really know what to expect, but Brian Clough is obviously a bit of an icon. So I thought I'd pick it up. And it turns out it's actually a board game and computer game at the same time. So it came with a board. Looks like this, more or less. Can you see? That you can play along with the tape, I believe. And there's some money in here, which is in fantastic condition. If you just look at the cash there, it's great condition, but it is missing a piece, an important piece, which is the player cards, which I haven't found them. Yeah, they're definitely not in the box. So I did find a PDF with them on, so I'm going to try and print them out so that I can make that set complete-ish again. I know it's a reproduction cards, but that'd be quite cool. And then it'd be quite interesting to have a game of it with perhaps my son might play this one with me because he loves his football. So yeah, I thought that could be an interesting thing. If you've played it before, let me know. I also think there was a Brian Robson one that went out at some point. And Brian Robson's was my hero pretty much growing up. So if I could find that one, that would be a bit of a grail, I think. Okay, last thing on the Commodore 64, in fact, the last thing video games wise, is the most recent edition of Free 64. I did do a little video on one of the games that was in the trash crap back section. I can quickly show you that. What do we have? Red Max Soldier One, Robo Bolt was the one. I don't know if you've not seen the video. We had a quick play to see why it was as bad as it was, because it got 3% in Zap. I don't know if you can see that there, can you? And not long after I put the video up of me playing it, Vinny sent me a hacked version where we could test out turning off some of the things that I thought ruined the game, and it made a difference. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, I think there's a new one on the way as well. So I should probably get that in the next few days. So that'll make the next pickups. Right. So DVDs. I have picked up a lot of DVDs over the last couple of months. Charity shops are basically giving them away at the moment. In fact, I've seen some charity shops are actually rejecting them now when people try and donate them. So that's really interesting. They're becoming pretty much worthless from that perspective. Not all of them though, but quite a lot. And then a lot of them are doing offers, silly offers, like 10 for £1 or whatever. I'm trying not to just pick up everything, to be honest, but I am not being too discerning, if I'm honest with you, and I'm putting some of them will probably just end up in storage. But there you go. This is waiting for the big downfall of all the streaming services, and then I'll feel pretty smug that I've got all of these. Right, so anyway, I've picked a few out to show. I'm going to start off with some 3D Blu-rays. I don't know if anyone's interested in those particularly, but I think I've got a 3D TV and a 3D Blu-ray player that I've had for about probably 15 years, 14 years, something like that, a long time. In fact, I even had to get the TV repaired because rather than throw it away and get a new one, I thought with it being a 3D TV, which doesn't seem to be too common these days, it was worth trying to repair it. So when I see these going cheap at the charity shops or wherever, I will pick them up, just so I've got something to play on them if I want to at some point. So yeah, the first one I'll show is Gravity, which is a good film, sort of a sci-fi thriller really. But you can see it's got this cool lenticular case, which I really liked as well. So yeah, it's a good film. I haven't watched it on 3D yet, but yeah, good one. Also got The Hobbit. So this is the first one, An Unexpected Journey. Ooh, where do I go? Where's the best place? There. There we go. On 3D. This has got a really big, thick case for it. And it's got special features. It's got a Blu-ray, standard Blu-ray version, and then 2 discs for the film. So I guess that's common for. I don't know if I remembered that was the case, but you get 2 discs for the film on the 3D version. Anyway, Flickster, who remembers that? Not me. Mike's still on. That's good. And I also got collector's edition Titanic in 3D as well, which I thought was quite a nice one to have. It's got this nice sort of shiny gold hued sleeve, and I believe because it's big again, it's probably across 2 discs. Yeah, so you got the 3D feature 1 and 2 there. Special features are on another disc and the standard Blu-ray. So that's quite a nice set, I think. So I keep saying I'm buying DVDs and I'm showing you Blu-rays, so please don't at me. Last one of the 3D Blu-rays, at least, that I got is probably a ropey one too, and that's Jack the Giant Slayer 3D. That's Nicholas Hoult on the front there, I believe. Never watched it. I don't know that I will, but I picked it up anyway. And yeah, again, it's kind of like cool monochrome one, but it's got 2 discs. So I'm assuming one's the 3D one. Blu-ray, yeah. So it's got the Blu-ray and the Blu-ray 3D. So that's just on 1 disc. So that's the 3D Blu-rays, and then I pulled out a few that I was chuffed with from the others, but honestly I could have picked out loads. First one is I got this compilation one, which has got 3 war films on it. Obviously the one in the middle there, pretty damn famous, the Great Escape, and that was what caught my eye originally. But it's also got A Bridge Too Far and the Battle of Britain on it as well, and they've both got a great cast. So Bridge Too Far has got let's have a look: James Caan, Dirk Bogarde, Michael Caine, Sean Connery, Edward Fox, Gene Hackman, Anthony Hopkins, Laurence Olivier, Robert Redford. So that's pretty good cast. And then Battle of Britain has got Michael Caine, Ian McShane, Laurence Olivier again, Christopher Plummer, Michael Redgrave, Robert Shaw. yeah, they're the big names that I'm going to call out there. So yeah, I thought that was a good set, and I will watch those. I do quite enjoy a decent war film, so hopefully, hopefully they're nice, and it's worth it for Great Escape anyway. I think it was less than £1. So. And then I already had the first two of these, but then this box set was in one of the charity shops, and it's all three of the original Naked Gun films. And I don't know if you can tell, but that is sealed, so it's never even been opened. And again, I think I paid £1 for it. So yeah, really pleased with that because I loved the Naked Gun films growing up. Should I put it there so you can see me? I don't know. Let's try that way. Supersonic. This documentary on Oasis, which was before the reunion, I watched it on Netflix maybe some years back. Thought it was bloody excellent, and I saw that and I thought I'd better pick that one up. And then the last one, which might impress Space Cowboy if he's watching. I don't know if he does. But I was quite pleased because I've never ever seen this, and that's The Magnificent Seven, which is obviously a famous film. I never used to watch the westerns when I was younger. I think my dad put me off them because he used to put them on all the time, and some of the ones he used to put on seemed boring when I was a kid. But I've been watching them recently. I've watched most of the Clint Eastwood ones, and yeah, I quite fancy the look of this one actually. I think it's iconic, great cast. So there's Eli Wallach, Yul Brynner, Steve McQueen, Charles Bronson, Robert Vaughn, James Coburn. So yeah, that's going to be worth a watch. Looking forward to seeing that. I keep looking down there, and I should be looking there. Ugh. Right, we are nearly at the end. One more thing to show you, and that is a vinyl. So yeah, Double Fantasy, which this was £1.50, and I never have that luck in charity shops. Normally, if I see vinyl in a charity shop, it's Max Bygraves, and I don't want Max Bygraves, but John Lennon I do want. Big Beatles fan, and I enjoyed all of the solo stuff from after. This has got some really good John Lennon songs on it, and some really really bad Yoko Ono songs on it. But I will keep listening to them. I'm sure I will start to tolerate those more. But yeah, I was really pleased to pick that one up. So that's it. Oh no, it's not it. Not it. One more thing. I just seen it. Another video game actually. So I was given a PC Engine a while back from a friend, which obviously very generous. I don't have a lot of stuff for it. He did give me a game of it. I think it was a football game, and I bought one of those sort of flash cards for it, so I can play lots of things. But I want to start picking up some games for it now and again because it's the only Japanese system I've got, and I like the Japanese artwork. So I picked up this one. It's mainly because it was mentioned by Jason when he was in Jason Japan, and that's Dragon Spirit, which is a shooter. I haven't actually tried it yet, but he met the musician behind the music for the game, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, so I picked that one up. Unfortunately, there's no foam, if you know, you know, in there, but we've got the card and the manual. Yeah, cool. So I've actually got that on the 64 as well, so I might do a comparison video on that one and just see what the two versions, how they compare really. All right, well that's it. That is sort of like the highlights, at least, of what I've got. All of the video game stuff, apart from the digital ones, and yeah, some of the some of the DVDs and Blu-rays. But yeah, hopefully there'll be one more before the end of the year because got a birthday coming up, and obviously it's Christmas as well. So you never know, I might get some goodies. And if not, then I'll just keep going with the videos, the gameplay videos. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.